Hello, beautiful ladies and gentlemen. Greetings to you all from Reasontogethertv. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, according to your time and wherever you are watching me from. If this is your first time of coming across this channel, please enable to hit the red subscribe button down below and also press the notification so that whenever I upload a new video, you will always be the first person to be notified. Please also share and like. This case that we are about to watch is a case of sexual harassment. Please stay tuned while we interview the complainant and also the defendant for peaceful resolution. Until I come your way next time, remain blessed and bye for now. Ciao.
A lady caught as early as possible this beautiful morning and was lamenting on the phone, crying and saying one Mr. Larry, who is a proprietor, while her daughter is of underage, that they found out wanting this money, and the daughter is in the point of, she's just, I don't know, I think she can't talk much, conscious. Right now, she's here to speak for her daughter with the few or little knowledge she had about the situation. Thereafter, when the daughter, by the special grace of God and the doctors, when she regained her consciousness, we shall visit the scene and make her to give us proper statement. Thereafter, we go after the man in question. Before that, we'll be taking, like I said before, taking the statement from the mother.
Hello, good evening.
Hold on a minute. You are going to tell us nothing but what you know about it so far. You understand? You don't need to exaggerate, escalate, instigate, or add to the one and only truth you know about this. If you want to get justice through this office, you must not be biased. You just say it exactly what you know. Thereafter, when your daughter regains her strength, she will be here to speak for herself. And if by Monday she's not released yet from the hospital, we shall visit the hospital to start with. Good evening once again.
Okay, good evening, everyone. This morning, my daughter came to my room and she was holding her tummy.
Your name, please?
My name is Mrs. Abati Adenike. She was holding her tummy, telling me that I should not tell her that. I said, what is it? Talk to me. Tell me what happened. She said her stomach. What happened to your stomach? She said, I said, what happened? She said she used one drug like that. Okay, I said, why did you use drug? And she said she got pregnant. I said, who gave you?
How old is your daughter?
She's 16 plus.
Okay.
She clocked 16 in August.
Okay.
So I was not like, okay, who is responsible for this? She did not want to talk. Who is responsible? Until she now said, Mr. Larry. I said, Mr. Larry, the same Mr. Larry that I gave money for your admission in school. She said yes. She could not really talk much because I was trying to help the situation. I called the person that is a health worker. So she said I will start coming to their hospital. So I took her to the hospital, and that was when I called my friend who directed me to this office I should call. Then when she was at the hospital, she was giving drip because she has lost a lot of blood.
Okay, you mean she was bleeding at the process?
She was bleeding. But she came to me, she said she needed pad. I thought it's the normal menstrual, this thing that they always collect pad money. So I gave her, she bought the pad. So the bleeding was much, so I told the doctor that they should help me. They did scan. They said the drug that, the thing that
the drug she took.
The drug she took, that it has not. So I said, okay, why did you tell this man? Is this man aware? She said she called the man. She called her several times. The man will say he's busy, he's busy, he's busy. And I called the man this morning. Immediately that thing happened, I called the man. He was busy in my call, and he was cutting it from the other hand. So I stopped calling. Then I called the person that introduced me to that man. That's my daughter's teacher in school. That this is what happened. The man you introduced me to for my daughter's admission. It's not I gave him, I paid him for the admission and all that. It's not that I'm telling him to come and sleep with my daughter underage.
Have you been able to speak to the man?
The man, I tried to speak to the man, but he was cutting my call. The call was just saying busy.
Okay.
Busy.
Is it that he's nowhere to be found? Don't he have a residential address?
I don't know where he lives.
How come you say he's a proprietor?
He has a tutorial center.
Okay.
Tutorial center where children that want to write JAMB, they want to write WAEC and all this.
Okay. Did you enroll him in his tutorial center?
I did not enroll her in the tutorial center.
How did you know him, and why did you pass through him?
My daughter's teacher in school is the one when the admission, the JAMB cutoff came out. So and I realized that okay, the school that she shows, they are delaying. So I called the man that, okay, what are we going to do? He said, okay, if you direct me to Mr. Larry, that is the one that always do admission for the children in their school. And he told me that, okay, Mr. Larry, we collect this amount. I said, okay, let me pay up front. When her name come out, I will balance up. And I balanced up, so I didn't know that he was doing another thing with my daughter. But I know that when this thing came out, when before the ASU strike, when the name came out and they wanted to pay acceptance fee, so I told my daughter that she should go there so that she can pay. The man can help her to do all these things online and all that.
He was helping
Thinking
your daughter
he was
on the neutral
helping, but she was reluctant. It was this morning she was telling me that she does not like going to that place. I said, why can't you tell me? Why will something like this be happening? Did he use a drug, like he used drug to come and talk to you? Can't you say no? Because even now, I'm still angry with the girl that you can say no to him now. Can't you slap him? Because this is just like the man took advantage of you. She said the first time she went to the tutorial center, she went with her teacher in school. That's the teacher that taught her in secondary school. So the second time, the man started to send the person that works with him on errand, so that it will be only the two of them.
Okay, happen even in his office.
In his office, in the tutorial center. So that he used that period, he sent the person that was working with him on errand. So it was that period that he was telling him that if he help him, if he do this. I said, okay, is it that you are hungry, like if we take care of her,
Madam,
if we do this?
You are fasting more than your
I'm sorry.
It was that moment he said he will do what?
He will take care of her if she's in school and maybe she has not gotten money from home. If will do this, if you do that. I said, are you hungry? Did you say you need anything we did not give you at home? And up till now, the man refused to pick his call.
So the truth of the matter is that is confirmed by your daughter that is this man that slept with her and impregnated her at the same time.
Yes, it's confirmed.
Is it a continuous process, or she have not been able to tell you
She-
it was
she-
once or more time?
She told me that the second time she went alone, it happened. Then the time that she wanted to do acceptance, that she wanted to do clearance, online clearance, he did that twice.
Okay. So anytime the girl need help, the man will also get his own from the girl. Because when she went there the first time, she went there for purpose.
For purpose of admission.
Yeah, the man took advantage. Then the second one is she needed assistance for the clearance. The man also took advantage.
Yes.
When did you enroll her into that school or wherever you enroll her?
She was not enrolled into that school.
Okay.
The man is only helping, like like in Nigeria now, even if children pass they pass JAMB, until they must know somebody before they give them admission, even if they carry more than the mark they requested for.
Okay, he was just to influence
to do admission process. He knows he has been doing admission process for people, and he said, okay, this is how much I want to collect. It's not as if I say you should do it free.
I got it. Okay.
He said he wanted to collect, it was 80,000 or 70, and I paid him, I balanced him up 40,000 when my daughter's name came out.
According to some people that are looking at you, maybe seeing your body sign or language, they said you already know about it before today. How true is that?
Already know
that
about it.
You were already suspecting your daughter?
No, I never suspected her. Even this morning when she told me, I was shocked. I was really shocked. How can I know something like that? And
how is her condition now?
She said they said they did evacuation, that she needs to rest. They want to observe her.
They did the D&C.
That's what they said. Yeah. They said evacuation.
Yeah, that they have removed.
They removed. I had something. Then they said they want to observe her whether she needs a blood transfusion before they will allow her to be discharged.
Are you telling us everything now?
I'm telling people that are watching me, I don't understand this one that they are saying.
No, don't worry about them. Just worry about me that is asking the question. Okay, what do you want? We
what
know
I
as
want,
an underage is against the law. That we know. Then, but what do you want?
I want justice. I want this man not to be able to do it to another girl. He has been doing it before, but this one should be the last one that he will do. Even if they want to jail him, let them jail him. Because I paid for this. It's not as if it is free. My daughter scored very well in JAMB. He scored the mark that they requested for, but because Nigeria is so corrupt that even if the students pass, they cannot give them admission until they must know somebody that will help them to put the admission. So I want justice. I don't want my daughter is an underage. She's underage. The man lured her.
What time did she tell you all this?
She told me this morning.
Before she finally fainted or getting weaker.
Before she was paid. I was telling her, like yesterday, I was asking her that something is wrong with this girl. Tell me, is there anything wrong? Tell me, did somebody blackmailing you? Because I noticed that the money in her account, because she's a minor, so any transaction in her bank account, I always receive alert. So I saw that I received money disappear from the account. What did you use the money to do? It was this money, like maybe that was the money she used to buy that drug. She said she Googled it online. When she has called that man did not pick. She was afraid to tell me. She doesn't want to disappoint me. She doesn't want to do this. I should please. So I want justice. So that man, because if that man is not punished for this thing that he has done, there are so many other girls that the man will do this to. He has done it to several girls before, even though I don't know them. My daughter is not the first, but my daughter should be the last. I want justice for my daughter.
Madam,
I'm sorry
In
for
this
talking
no,
too
you've
much.
not talked too much. If you are talking too much, I will let you know. You are a mother, you should feel the pain. Are you not the biological mother of the girl we are talking about? Is she not your biological child?
I'm a biologist. She's my first daughter.
So how can I say you are talking too much? You've not said anything contrary to what we are asking you. What I want to tell you, the reason why I'm calling your attention. In this office of the human rights defenders, we used to cry more than the bereaved. But we no longer cry more than the bereaved, because at the end of the day, they will just, they themselves will sweep the case under carpet, not we. The offense has already judged itself for the fact that it is truly true that he did so. Whether your daughter is the one that took the abortion so long the man is not responding, or took the say a drugs, or the man is the one that recommended it, all the same that he slept with the underage person, lure her and got her pregnant, damage her kind of, if I may say, future, though the future can never be damaged, can be rebuked, whatever and all that. So why am I saying this? There are so many cases that are even more serious than this, that when we start fighting like a wounded lion, cry more than the bereaved, before we know it, you and your daughter will be nowhere to be found. Not as in particular you, just like what others have done. So in this case, we are still going to do what the law says we should do. We are going to call on the man. You don't know who introduced you to the man.
The teacher, my daughter's
Teacher.
secondary school teacher.
Don't you have that woman's number or man that introduced you?
I have his number.
You write it here. So when you call the man, I was busy in your line. Did you call the person that introduced you to him?
I called the person that introduced me to him.
And
immediately, because there is a secondary school beside my house where they do this university, college of education courses. So he was there this morning. So immediately he came into my compound, and he was waiting for me. And he was waiting for me downstairs. So I called him on phone that this is what happened. I explained everything to him on phone. So I said I will arrest the man with police. That I'm not going to leave it, let it lie low like that. He said I should stop calling the man. That if I keep calling the man will know that something is amiss. That I should keep on with whatever I want to do. That since the man was not responding, I should not call him any further.
We must know the man's now. We're going to arrest him through for. Please write his or her name there. Let me call him.
Okay.
So to ask him of the man's address.
Human rights.
She na your daughter.
My husband.
This is the same teacher that took your daughter there. Is it this same teacher they sent an errand?
No.
Okay. Write both the teachers on there. When we call and the teacher is not picking, we will now call this other one. The one that impregnates your daughter. Write his name there as well. Both of their contacts, have you?
The one on top is Is a school teacher, the secondary school teacher is a number.
Okay,
And
please, sorry to send you a message. No, let me have bring that phone there, right there.
Okay.
NIN to your line. Please do this for each of your MTN lines. To check your NIN, dial *346#. Thank you. Dear customer, the MTN number you have dialed is currently switched off. Please try again later. Thank you.
Yeah, switch off his number. The Larry. You have 2 of his number. Hello. The mass number is switched off. I don't know this.
Dear customer, the MTN number you have dialed is currently switched off. Please try again later. Thank you.
I don't know if she's in a talking position now. Otherwise, we can ask her if she have only one of his number or more.
Is it Mr. Linda?
Larry that impregnated her.
Okay.
Do you know if you have more than one number?
Except if I confirm from Mr. Linda, the class teacher.
Let us call the class teacher. You can call to confirm.
Okay, it's probably. Okay. And we have Mr. Larry, we only another number apart from that one, it's a phone number. Okay, okay. And I said, okay. He said he wants to check.
You mean this man has a tutorial center?
The Mr. Larry.
Do you know the name of the center?
I don't know the name of the center.
Yeah, have you been there?
I've not been
But
there.
is it that your daughter has been there also?
She has been there on like 3 occasions.
Okay, then
She knows the place.
you'll be able to, yeah. That is also depends on the numbers of students you have. So you need to create awareness.
Because even I didn't even know it's this kind of a person. Even some my church members, they are saying I should help them that their children are going to write a JAM, that she introduce them to that my church members.
It's working.
My church members that are I just introduced some of my church members to the man because I didn't know that the man has this kind of character. So when my daughter gained the admission, some of her friends in church, they told their mother.
Because she has gained the admission.
She has gained the admission.
So
Uni Lorry.
Okay. Yeah.
So I told this my church member and some of my friends, and their children are girls, that this is the person that helped me with my daughter's admission process. So if I had known, I wouldn't have introduced all these people that have girls.
Okay.
Hello, Miss Adedeji. Sure. Okay. Number rẹ, sir. Okay. Tòótọ́ ni ó wà ní hospital à ń gba kíní fún. Ó lóògùn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Èmi mo mọ̀.
Mother, no time to rojo. Now the number we need. If you know there, you talk to them when you are done from here.
Yes. Yeah. Ẹ ṣe gan. Mi ò pé mọ́ mi kọ́ náà rẹ̀. Mi ò kọ́ náà rẹ̀.
Ask her whether she know the address. The
Resident. Okay, ibi tó ti ń ṣe tutorial ni mo. Okay. 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 Okay, sir. Okay. 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 Okay, sir. Okay. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Can I play it for you? My phone is always on it.
No need. Just tell us.
So what he said is that
if it's details on how to get in, there's no need to say.
He knows this tutorial
the same place your daughter knows.
The same place my daughter knows. But he said he knows somebody that he knows him through that person. That person's number is also switched off now.
It's okay. Okay, this is where we are going to stop. So long is nowhere to be found, so every other action we'll discuss it offline. If you know there is need to call in, you can say yes, so that I will allow like 10 people to call in for a reasonable suggestion. If there is no need, let's keep it off camera for now until we get him apprehended. Okay, the first person to respond say no need. The second person say yes, the third person say no need, and the fourth one say yes, 3 yes, 2 no. If I get 10 yes, then we open the line. No need. We are still on 4 years. Five years, remaining 5, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years. Okay, the no self is 9 years, 10 years. Okay, so right, 11 years. We are going to open line. And before we open, I want to seize this opportunity to appreciate those that are sending credit to our line. And the robust also has sent credit, I think about 2 days ago. God knows you. Good things will locate you. I think this year is already the best year for us so far. Because normally we'll be begging people for credit, but since now, they just send credit without even, because me, I was tired of asking for credit. And God knows this year is our year and beyond this year, so they started responding. Now I can convert my credit to data and go live at any given time, even enough to call, even calling outside Nigeria. God will continue to support you people for supporting the work of humanity. All right, somebody say let's get the man first. There is no need of calling, because most calling can be really dangerous. So we are going to do some underground work. God bless you all for all your yes. God bless you. So I'm going to what we are going to do, we are going to get the address and get him arrested. So if we are not able to find him and did not bring himself to the station, that is when we will not publish his identity and go to his school and publish the school, so that anybody that knows his whereabouts can avail us the location. But as it is now, I wish we are able to reach him and we ask him to report himself here. If he did not report, that is when we can now open line for people to people are still pressing harder that there could be suggestion through the line calling in. Okay, let's hear from the first caller. 081 60 17 1192. I repeat, 081 60 17 1192. Please save this number. I know you have some of our numbers that are not working yet through because of the NIN, which they will surely work soon. But this very one we are using as alternative number now. Please save it so that when I say call in Shasha branch, just save it, human rights Shasha branch. So that when I open line without pinning the number, you know you have our number in case of emergency, in case you want to forward it to anybody to be rescued. So please, after today, just save it. You may call in now, the line is open. Good evening, your name and where you calling from?
Hello.
Good evening, your name and where you calling from?
I'm T-Bag, I'm coming from SA.
Alright, go ahead.
What you have to say?
Can you drop
He
an...
said the one is trying to help your daughter. He said the one is trying to help your daughter to get an adoption. Where is this coma?
Is at Tokmemu. The tutorial center is at Tokmemu.
Okay. At Dokwemo?
Yes.
Okay. And you don't know the full name of the man. You only know it to be the Canary.
I don't know the full name of that place until I asked my daughter, or I called the person that linked me to that man now and asked for the full name.
Okay, sir, Dr. Muye.
at Tokmemu.
By Monday, if he did not report himself by Monday, Dr. Mu is very close here. Go and get him.
Okay, well done, Chairman. Great job, sir.
Bye for now. Good evening. Your name and where you calling from?
Hello, Mr. Wa, good morning. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good evening.
Good evening. Go ahead.
Please, my contribution is for the woman to try and verify or ask other women that the man help their children in any other way, or so that he may have other evidence, or maybe there have maybe some women who have experienced it, should be in case, because the man may be denying it, so that other woman will come out to testify that their daughter have experienced this or that before.
All right, thank you. We have just 8 more numbers to pick. We picked 2 already. At least I've opened the line to respect those who continually saying yes, yes, yes. Okay, madam. This case, you must not run away. If you run away, I'll keep on publishing you to bring your daughter for justice. They don't settle this kind of case. The law must take its course in this kind of case. Just like you rightly said, just to help or put full stop to it. So many may have been used in the name of admission, or they feel ashamed to speak up. They'll just be dying in silence. It's even possible some must have taken drugs and killed themselves in the process of trying to abort the child. If not for God, who so loved you and your family, that make this thing to expose. What about if the drugs has get your daughter to breathe to death? That makes her to breathe to death. When certain veins is being damaged in the system, if emergency aid is not involved, so many has breathed to death. Thank God for the life of your daughter, and thank God for not reducing you and your family. So we are going to, through this your daughter's home, we are going to put an end to that. Please, if any other person is going to do it, not him again. So that is it. And for those of you who feel like young girl, everybody love young girl, but we know the kind of young girl we are talking about. If somebody is not up to 18 years and beyond, please, no matter how beautiful, sexy, or kind of indecent dressing that may attract you, please stay away. This thing that you just do, in the next 1 second, your brain will be relaxed and be regretting. I don't think it's worth going to prison for. Yes, talk to a mature girl in age, and let it be agreement between you and that person. Let there be record of the toasting and the agreement and all that. Not even when somebody needs help from you, because if somebody needs help from you, no matter the age of that person, the person may want to give up. So look for somebody elsewhere. See somebody on the road outside your working place. Approach that person and go after the age of that person, because so many girls of underage, they are so big today, and they are, because of Facebook, they don't normally tell you their true age, because Facebook will not allow their age to have an account. So you just see 20-something years upwards, and if you ask them, it's the same Facebook age, they are going to tell you. So just forget about all those things. Because if you want to start preaching of faithfulness here, It's just like we are deceiving ourselves. Let's preach on the age, advanced person, and on a neutral ground, not in your place of work. Okay, whether they force her, whether she agreed, so long she's underage and it leads to pregnancy and damaging of womb, as far as abortion, whosoever the perpetrator is, must go in for it for others to learn. God bless you. This is, so long the man has not been apprehended, we are going to talk less and we are going to do more of action. So I wish we know his house, we would have go after him right now. But so long we did not know his house, we wait for him to report himself. If he did not report himself, by the special grace of Monday, madam, you come here on Monday, okay? Then I will give you my time on Monday until we get him arrested. And if by any ways they get him arrested, still come to us so that the case will go to the right channel. Still come to us, we are still part of the case, so that justice will prevail. If he submits himself, it will be a bit easy for him. Not easy doesn't mean he will go free, as in, you know, when you stress the police and you stress us as well, we also stress you in the process before we even do the main thing. So that is why somebody who just walk in can also be respected, and despite the fact that he has committed a crime. So that if we invite you, you didn't show up, and you make us to travel and stress to get you apprehended, we also have a way of stressing you back. As for the girl is still not fully recovered. She's still taking drip. Let's see the picture of her hospital where she is hospitalized. You can off it. In this picture, that is the girl lying down in the hospital. They did not take it clearly. You can see the drip around this area. Drip. That is the drip. They took this picture around 2:35 p.m. Alright, you can have it. You already have my number. Okay. If there is any developments.
Can I call him?
Huh?
Can I try to?
No. The man?
When I get him, should I bother?
No. You don't need to be calling him. You are not police. What will you tell him? You understand? I have his number. So I will keep on calling him. If you don't need to call him, at least he should be the one to call you back and say, Madam, I see your missed calls. I hope all is well. You understand? That is the area where you will tell him we need to see. I don't understand what my daughter is saying. We need to see. So even though he has watched it or anything, just tell him we need to see. Eh. So, so even though you don't need to call, just call me to remind me if I have called. And his friends should be the one calling him. You tell the friend, call him. When he said they have called him, the friend should be the one they will meet themselves and see how to approach the situation. You are not going to be the one running helter-skelter for what they have done. They're supposed to be planning on how to meet you now. What can we do, this and that. Even if you want to deny, it's supposed to come out now and say, that is not how it happened. Then we will not do more investigation to know how it all happened. Don't stress yourself. Just call me, call your friends, and they'll call the one that introduced you. Say, please, have you reached him? Reach him. And you also call me, sir, have you been able to reach him until Monday? Even tomorrow is still, we can make arrest tomorrow. So if you know his whereabouts tomorrow, I call him, I tell him to come here. You need to come. The Kwemu is very close here. So when your daughter recover, before we will ask more questions, because I know she will have more to say. Huh? On Monday? Yes. But if you go hospital now, try and record down video. Remove that cutting on light, record down video. Very important. That one is short banker, but just try and check the not only picture. Thank you. You're welcome. Relax your mind. You are lucky that your daughter is alive. Many people that die these days now, from small headache, from this, from that. We talk more person that has been breathing and drugs has done a lot of damages. We just pray that her womb will not be involved. May God heal her for you. All right.
Can I use the ladies?
Sorry?
Yes, can I use the ladies?
Yes, it's there. Is that not the English?
I'm trying to look at the dogs.
That is this first dog. So.
The first dog.
Yes. The dog? No. The security dog, they are in cage. That white one is as peaceful as dove. All right, thank you. Yes, the pregnancy don't come out already because according to her, say the drugs has already done a lot of damage, has already pieces the whatever that formed before. So somebody that said he or she knows the man. Is it that you know the man to his house? Of course, somebody must know the man. We need to know the man to his house where he can be invited even tomorrow. Tomorrow being Sunday, we can go there. If you know him, you know his house address, he can be invited this night. Dr. Mu is not far from here. You know what I can do? So send it to my phone, to that same number. I send message there. Alright then. Bye. Bye.